Hello, Libras. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading. All right, Libras, let us see what is going on in your cards. Talking to you wherever Libra is in your birth chart. You all know by now you rule 7th house. All right, Libras, make sure you don't have any open enemies where people see you as the shadow side of themselves. 7th house is about relationships, right? So you want to make sure you're not the shadow, someone else's shadow. They're not projecting their shadow onto you. You want to see yourself whole and complete and balanced out. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's see what is going on. All right, I've already prayed over your cards. I am valued by my community. All right, I'm valued by my community. Let me see. All right, this reading is going to take us into August 4th, 2025. All these readings are timeless. This is, again, Queen Amun Ra. If you're interested in a personal reading, my website is queenamunra.com. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's go. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right. Libras. So we're in a new cycle. We are currently in Leo season. So if you are a Leo and your birthday is now, happy birthday to you. If you are a Leo, a cross watcher watching this Libra video, because maybe your 7th house is in Libra. All right, but this is a Libra reading, right? So this is Libra's card, the Justice card. So again, cause and effect, win-win solutions, truth, clarity. Truth is that you are balanced out, healthy work-life balance. And this is what Source wants you to have. You're valued by your community. You want a healthy work-life balance here. So you want to make sure that you are aligned with people who are praying for you and people who are not praying on you. That's what you want to be clear on. What I'm picking up so far is that somebody may have some of the clairs, like clairaudience, clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience. That's clarity, right? And some of the other clairs too. But you want to be real clear on that. Real clear that you're valued by your community. There should be no and ifs or buts. If you are or you aren't. So I'm saying wish fulfillment here. This is 9 of Cups here. Wish fulfillment. Yeah, I'm seeing wish fulfillment. Yeah. Yeah, these are psychic gifts. Yeah, you have somebody who has psychic gifts. You have a lot of psychic gifts. That's what I was picking up on. When you see clarity with the Justice card, you want to be real clear. When you pray about something and you're like, okay, I'm calling back all of my energy, meaning that I'm so clear, I've called back, there's no fragments out there floating around in the universe. So when I call back all of my energy, after every energy exchange, so if you're a reader and you're calling back all your energy and you're laying out cards for whatever reason, whether you read your own cards or somebody else's cards, whatever, you should be clear about what you see, because you're calling back energy, calling back yours, right? Or whatever it is you do, right? So I'm seeing you are learning how to, this is what you have in common with somebody, you're learning how to move on from situations where you may feel like it's necessary, a necessary transition. Something could feel like it's a necessary transition. You're moving on from something. It's been a wish fulfillment for you. You're ready to travel. You're ready to do something. Like somebody is moving through a storm of life. Like you're moving on from something. So here we have the Ace of Pentacles here. And so there's a new venture happening here. So there's a opportunity coming your way. There's an opportunity coming your way. And it looks like a prosperous one coming your way too. Yeah. So this is a wish fulfilled. Something was created, right? From the creator, right? Here's a Ten of Wands here. People see that you're very responsible. You ask for help, right? Something has ended. Something new is headed your way, right? Right, here's a High Priestess energy here. Right. So it's something that you prayed for. Something that you prayed for, right? So this is a good thing. It's really, really a good thing. So again, you being valued by your community, like I said, we have the World card. I'm saying this is fulfillment. This speaks to Saturn, right? So yes, Saturn return. Something major happened in your life. So Saturn return would be some kind of an accomplishment. Maybe you moved, maybe you got married, maybe you had a baby, or something you've done, something major you've done, where it involved packing boxes. You did something major, right? That's a wish you feel fulfilled, right? You traveled, you went somewhere, maybe you relocated, something you did. So here we have Two of Swords here, right? So yeah, you and someone. People kind of talk to you and someone in like a very disrespectful way, like open enemies. Some kind of injustice was done, right? To you and someone. Here's Four of Swords here. So you'll be able to get some rest. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to be looking back at just kind of sort of how restricted, you were with being connected to certain energies. So, yeah, certain energies wanted you to meet some kind of unfortunate end behind closed doors. But what I see happening here is actually you thriving. I see you thriving. Because I see you feeling complete, with your gift. Again, you're valued by your community. If somebody's also a hermit, you can be a hermit. You can be just kind of a person who just, that could be kind of sort of part of your legacy too. You could just be kind of a homebody actually. But I see you kind of maybe getting out a little bit more too. So being a hermit may be coming to an end. You may be getting out a little bit more. Let's see what else. What else? Let's see. Three of Wands here. Eight of Wands here. So yeah, spiritually, you've been enlightened about something. I feel like you're going to take a leap of faith. Something that you're trying to stay focused on. Because you asked for help before. So it looks like somebody going to help you with something that you've asked help for, something in the past. Okay. All right. So, okay, what I'm seeing, okay, so you're valued by your community. So a lot of your wishes are coming true, right? And so it's just some situations you needed to cut ties with. So I'm seeing that happen here so that you and someone can move on from that. And get some rest. Here's the Three of Pentacles here, right? Because some energies were showing that they were open enemies to you and someone. Whoever you and someone is. But one of your wishes, something you wanted to do, something you've been wanting to do, is coming true. One of the wishes you said you wanted to come true is coming true. So I don't know, only you know what that is. But it's going to be a part of your legacy. It's going to be a part of your legacy, right? And so you're having a total recall. This is the Tower card. So you're in a very vulnerable space. And so total recall, you're starting to remember. Okay, yeah, you did pray about something. So I don't think it ever left you. Here's a Strength card. You're a really strong person. You wear your heart sort of outside your, what's the term? Heart on your sleeve. But on the Strength card, it's like a heart around your neck, like a necklace, like a heart necklace. So you have a lot of inner strength, confidence, good health, bravery, very compassionate person. So this Nine of Cups here, this is wish fulfillment for you. And so you have asked for help, and I'm seeing that happen for you, right? And I'm seeing, like I said, teamwork here. Because your spirit is already there. Your spirit is already there. It's like a person who said, you visualize something. So for example, you said, okay, you sat down, you meditated, you could see yourself on a particular job. You saw yourself interviewing, you saw yourself, those steps. You saw somebody offering you a job, and then you started the job. Obviously, there's other steps in between that, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. So here's the Page of Wands here. What else? We got a lot of, let me see, fire and air here. So all right, Chariot card. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me see. It was somebody you needed to detach from, though. Yeah, it was somebody that you needed to detach from in order for you to get some rest. A time to give rather than a time to take. Because they created something so that their wishes could be fulfilled, but because who they were attached to energies that were bullying them. They were part of a team. So that didn't value them. So there was like a, anyway. So you liberated. The doubts and fears still come up. You still don't believe anymore that they're you. They're not. Yep. So let's see here. We're going to go ahead and close this out. Healed people move differently. Follow your heart. Dance around your home as if no one is watching. Solar plexus chakra cleanse. Take a leap of faith. Your ex wants to return. Ex could be anybody. It could be an ex-friend, ex-colleague. I don't know. The curse is now broken. You've broken some kind of generational cycle chain or curse. Listen to your inner voice. Angel Gabriel, the messenger of God, is with you. He apologizes for betraying you. Your inner child is proud of you. They're a succubus. At what age did your parents work on their shadow self, and at what age did you work on your shadow self? Throat chakra cleanse. Yeah, what was the yeah, so it looks like some open enemies have been exposed in order for them to have their wishes fulfilled. So they devalued you. These are energies that were a part in the past, were a part of your community that devalued you because of their sex demons. I mean, I can't say it any other way. So the best thing you can do for them is pray for them. That's it. I mean, really. This is a Tower card. That's the best thing you can do. Just pray for their strength, and that's it. So make a list of pros and cons, because you're not judging them. Here we have, it's not as deep as you think. Yeah, they're amongst the incubi and succubi. Like I said, you're not judging anybody, because everybody has temptations. But you gotta also acknowledge it too. So somebody didn't want to acknowledge whatever their temptations were. They just wanted their wishes fulfilled, something fulfilled from you. So you're just moving on. Yeah, you're taking a page out of someone's book. Like you and someone just learn, hey, you're just moving on. Something about the way that they talk to you or something. He's like, Yeah, you're like, no. Yeah, they must have been overtaken by something. Here we have the inspiration. Yeah, so your inspiration comes from within. Like your light shines from within. So, yeah. That's when you know that somebody is taken over by another spirit. You know, so especially something that you may have created with someone. Something has come to an end, right? The light side of 9 is you were determined to create something, right? The dark side is when something comes to an end, somebody was tyrannical and just like egotistical. So, and devalued it, almost like, you know, it's almost like somebody just said, that was nothing anyway. You know, like somebody was like, that little let's say you created a company or something. So, oh, that little company, I could have done better than that. Or, somebody just devalued it. So, like, okay, well, no problem. Yeah, no problem. So, you're not going to do an injustice to yourself anymore. Instead, you are a prayer warrior. This is what I'm seeing here. So, you're praying about it in advance. I'm seeing a lot of your wishes being fulfilled, so you don't have to hear that, right? Again, working on your shadow self. So that's the generational cycle chain and curse that you're breaking, so that when you ask for help, you feel like you are part of a team, right? And that's going to help you get things done. Like it's going to kind of speed up, quick changes, quick movement, quick decision. It's not just kind of like, oh, it's like it's almost like dragging their feet, don't want to help. So yeah, that is what I have for you. So happy wish fulfillment. Again, I see you valued by your community, which is great here. Things are happening, they're moving for you. Continue with your throat chakra cleanse, like I said. And your inner child is proud of you. You have the I can do it spirit. So continue making a list of pros and cons. This is your reading for the week. Like I said, this is going to carry out until August 4th. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.